Are you one of the chosen ones? Before you assume the answer, let me say this: not everyone is chosen. Some people live their entire lives without ever knowing they were never meant to follow the same path as others. If you've always felt different, like you didn't quite fit in or couldn't find peace in the things that satisfy others, it might be because you were created for something greater. This message is not for everyone. But if something will rise. Keep listening. Keep trusting. Keep walking in light. You have a rare ability, a quiet, yet powerful gift, that helps you see through lies, confusion, and fake appearances. In a world full of masks and spiritual noise, your gift of spiritual discernment allows you to detect what's real and what's not. You can feel when someone is being dishonest or when a situation looks fine on the outside but is filled with hidden dangers. This isn't something you learned, it's something built into your spirit. It connects your intuition with a deeper part of you, allowing you to sense energy and intentions that others completely miss. Sometimes it shows up as a strange gut feeling that you can't explain. You just know something isn't right. You might not have proof or logical reasoning, but deep down, you feel the truth. One of the hardest parts about having this gift is trusting it, especially when everyone around you sees things differently. The world often teaches us to ignore our inner senses and look only at facts and appearances. But as a chosen one, your inner discernment is your protection. It's not here to make you fearful or suspicious of everyone. It's here to help you walk wisely through both the spiritual and physical worlds. This gift doesn't just help you sense people or situations, it also helps you sort through spiritual teachings. Not everything that sounds spiritual is pure. Not everything claiming to be truth is aligned with the divine. You may find yourself drawn to certain teachings while something inside you rejects others, even if they're popular or praised. That's your discernment doing its job, guiding you toward what is truly good for your spirit and away from things that would lead you off your path. This gift is especially useful in relationships. While many people fall for charming words or appearances, you see beyond the surface. You feel people's intentions, even when they try to hide them. This can help you form deep, real connections with those who are genuine, but it also means you may be disappointed when someone's true motives are revealed. Still, this gift helps you stay safe, centered, and surrounded by those who truly align with your journey. Spiritual discernment isn't only about spotting lies or danger. It also helps you recognize what's right. You can feel when a situation is aligned with divine timing. You know when a decision is in tune with your purpose. This gift helps you move forward confidently, even when things around you are uncertain. Your discernment is also a spiritual alarm system. It warns you about distractions that may look good but are meant to pull you off your path. These traps can come in the form of unhealthy relationships, false spiritual leaders, or even your own self-doubt. Your gift keeps you grounded in your purpose, even when temptation tries to lure you away. But remember, this gift is not a tool to judge others or point out their flaws. It's not about pride or superiority. It's about protecting your own spirit and helping others find truth if they're willing to see it. Now let's move into another mysterious and powerful gift, the gift of prophecy. This gift allows you to see beyond the present moment. While others live focused on what's happening now, you may receive glimpses of what's coming. You might have moments where you simply know something is going to happen before it does. Sometimes it's small, like sensing when someone will call you. Other times, it's big, like feeling that a major life change is near, long before it actually arrives. The gift of prophecy can show up in many ways. You might have vivid dreams that later come true. You might feel a sudden insight or thought pop into your mind out of nowhere. You may experience déjà vu, like you've lived through something before. These are signs that you're tuned into divine knowledge flowing through time. It's important to understand that not everything you see is set in stone. Sometimes, your prophetic insight shows a possible outcome, not a guaranteed one. The future is always moving, shifting with choices and energy. So when you see or sense something, it's not always meant to be a final answer. It's a guide, a message, a warning, or a promise. It's meant to help you, or others, prepare. And that's where spiritual strength comes in. Knowing what's coming, especially if it's something difficult, can be heavy. You might feel alone carrying a message or insight that others aren't ready to understand. But don't let fear or pressure silence you. Your gift is not meant to cause worry. It's meant to shine a light so you can walk with wisdom and help others walk with peace. Sometimes the messages you receive aren't even for you. They're for others. You might feel prompted to warn someone, or to offer them hope about their future. This makes you a messenger, someone trusted by the divine to carry words that matter. But be wise. Not everyone is ready to hear prophetic truth. You don't have to say everything directly. Sometimes, a gentle word, a symbolic dream shared carefully, or simply being present in the right moment can deliver the message just as powerfully. Prophecy also helps you sense the seasons of life. You may feel when one chapter is ending and another is beginning. You might not know all the details, but your soul knows change is coming. That kind of awareness helps you prepare, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And as you keep trusting this gift, it becomes clearer, more accurate, and more consistent. But remember, the gift of prophecy doesn't make you a controller of fate. You are not here to manipulate the future. You are a vessel, a channel for divine wisdom. Humility is key. You're not given visions to show off, but to guide and protect. The gift grows as you walk in faith and use it with love. Now let's talk about another gift that often works alongside prophecy and discernment, the gift of empathy. Empathy means you don't just understand what someone feels, you actually feel it yourself. As a chosen one, your heart is wide open. You're sensitive to the emotions and energies of others, even if they say nothing. You may feel their sadness, stress, fear, or happiness like it's your own. This gift can be beautiful, but also overwhelming. You may walk into a room and suddenly feel heavy or anxious, only to realize those emotions aren't even yours. That's because your spirit is picking up on what others are carrying. You act like a mirror, reflecting back to people their own hidden feelings. And that's why people often open up to you quickly. They feel seen. They feel safe. Even strangers might share deep parts of themselves with you. They don't always know why, they just feel drawn to you. This gift helps you offer comfort and healing. When someone says, "You understand me," they mean it. Because they feel that you don't just hear them, you feel them. You give them space to be real, to be vulnerable. And that can be more healing than any advice. But here's the challenge with empathy. If you're not careful, you'll absorb too much. You'll carry emotions that aren't yours. You'll feel drained, anxious, or sad without knowing why. That's why chosen ones with empathy must set boundaries. You need time alone. You need to ground yourself. You need to protect your energy, especially when you're around people who are constantly in pain or looking for emotional support. Grounding practices, like walking in nature, meditating, or even sitting in silence, are essential. And you must learn to tell the difference between your own emotions and what belongs to someone else. That takes time, but with awareness, you'll start to feel the difference. You'll still care, but you won't carry it all. Empathy can also connect you to the natural world. Many chosen ones feel a deep love for animals, plants, or the earth. You might feel when an animal is suffering or when nature is out of balance. Some people with this gift are called to protect the environment or speak for those who cannot speak for themselves. That's part of your divine connection, feeling life itself and responding with love. But again, empathy must be used wisely. Some people may become too dependent on your emotional support. Others may unconsciously drain your energy. You must learn when to step back, not because you don't care, but because they need to do their own healing, and you need to stay strong. Your empathy gives you power, but it's the kind of power that must be handled with care. You can influence people's emotions just by being around them. So always act with integrity. Never use your energy to manipulate. Use it to lift, support, and bring light. Sometimes, the most loving thing you can do is not to fix someone, but to step back and let them grow on their own. You're not here to carry the world's emotions. You're here to reflect love, not absorb suffering. When you use your empathy wisely, with strong boundaries and a soft heart, you become a healer, a guide, a comforter, and a safe place in a world that desperately needs it. All of these gifts, discernment, prophecy, and empathy, work together. One helps you sense truth, the other helps you see ahead, and the third helps you connect deeply. They are not random. They are tools for your purpose. And as you continue your spiritual path, these gifts will keep growing, guiding, and blessing both you and those around you. Keep using them with faith, love, and wisdom. The world needs what's inside you. This last and most sacred gift is the deepest of all. It's the gift of divine connection *, the direct link between your spirit and the higher realms. While many people hope for answers in prayer or meditation, you, chosen one, are already in constant communication with the divine. You may not even realize how naturally this happens for you. Through intuition, signs, dreams, or quiet moments of clarity, you are being guided every single day. If you've ever felt a peaceful presence helping you during hard times, if you've received signs right when you needed them most, or if words came out of your mouth that felt wiser than anything you thought you knew, you've already experienced this divine connection. It doesn't switch on and off. It's always there. You are never walking this path alone. This gift lets you tap into something bigger than yourself. You receive answers without needing to overthink. You feel a calm certainty even when everything around you is falling apart. That peace, that clarity, that's not your mind guessing. That's your spirit being spoken to by the divine. Chosen ones often receive messages in their dreams or during moments of stillness. Sometimes these messages are clear. Other times, they come as symbols, visions, or feelings that need gentle interpretation. But no matter how the guidance comes, it always carries the same message: you are not alone. You are supported. You are being led. One of the most important things you'll learn with this gift is how to trust it. At first, the guidance may not make sense. You may feel pulled in a direction that looks confusing or even risky. But the divine sees what you can't. The whole picture. Your job is to trust the journey. Because what feels uncertain now may lead you to the very thing your soul has been praying for. This gift also allows you to serve others. You might not even know how or why, but people are drawn to your wisdom. They come to you for clarity, and the words just flow. That's not just you speaking, that's the divine using your voice as a vessel. You are a channel, a messenger, a light in the darkness. Even when you don't feel ready or worthy, the message still finds its way through you. As you grow with this gift, you'll also start to notice something else. You'll begin to recognize when a thought or feeling isn't just your own, but a message from above. Divine messages bring peace and confidence, even when they challenge you. In contrast, thoughts from fear or doubt bring confusion and stress. With time and practice, you'll learn the difference. You'll also begin to experience something called synchronicity asterisk, when the right people, opportunities, and answers seem to show up at just the right time. These moments aren't accidents. They are proof that you are aligned with your higher path. When you are living in tune with your divine connection, life flows with more ease. You stop forcing things, and instead, you're gently led. Doors open. Answers come. Things begin to make sense. But with every divine gift comes its own challenges. Being so connected can feel lonely at times. You might feel like no one understands you, like you're walking a path that others can't see. You may even doubt yourself, wondering if what you're experiencing is real. But I'm here to tell you, it is real. You are not imagining it. Your connection to the divine is sacred and true. And the more you trust it, the clearer and stronger it will become. To keep this gift strong, you need to stay spiritually connected. That means making time for quiet, for prayer, for meditation. It doesn't have to be complicated. Even a few moments of stillness can open you up to divine guidance. Build a relationship with your spirit guides, your angels, your higher self, whatever you feel most connected to. They are always with you. But the more you listen, the louder their guidance becomes. As you deepen this connection, you'll notice that your life begins to align in beautiful ways. You'll feel more in tune with your purpose. You'll start walking with confidence and peace. You'll know when to say yes and when to walk away. You'll begin living not by pressure, but by purpose. Now that you've reached this point, let's remember the full journey. You've been shown the 7 spiritual gifts given only to those who are called for a higher purpose. These are not random talents. They are sacred tools, each one designed to help you walk your spiritual path and complete your divine mission in this life. You were given the gift of awareness asterisk, so you could see what others can't. You were given the gift of intuition asterisk, so you could feel truth even without proof. You were given the gift of healing asterisk, so your presence could bring comfort and restoration. You were given the gift of discernment asterisk, so you wouldn't be misled by what only looks good on the surface. You were given the gift of prophecy asterisk, so you could prepare yourself and others for what's to come. You were given the gift of empathy asterisk, so you could deeply connect, uplift, and guide hearts. And finally, you were given the gift of divine connection asterisk, so you could hear, feel, and follow the voice of the divine every day. Each of these gifts plays a role in your life. Some of them may already feel familiar. Others might just be beginning to awaken in you. That's okay. Your journey is not a race. It's a path, one step at a time. And every step is leading you closer to who you were created to be. But don't forget, these gifts come with great responsibility. They're not meant to be used for personal gain, or to make you feel better than others. They were given to you so you could serve, so you could help, so you could bring healing and light into a world that desperately needs it. When you embrace these gifts with humility and love, you step fully into your role as a chosen one. You begin to live a life of purpose, a life of spiritual alignment, a life of divine service. And that kind of life not only transforms you, it transforms everyone you meet. So hold your head high, not with pride, but with quiet confidence. Because you have been chosen for something greater. You have been equipped. You have been called. Walk in your gifts. Trust your path. Keep listening to that quiet voice inside. And remember, your light is needed now more than ever. Thank you for being here. Thank you for answering the call. Until we meet again, may you continue to walk with the strength, clarity, and grace of a true chosen one.